internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an episode of 24 Hour Script. Let's get right into today's video. Very, very bullish episode today. Everybody's going to understand what these individuals are talking about in silence. What do I mean by that? They're hiding it. Why are they trying to suppress Ripple's technology, the digital asset XRP, from going mainstream? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Take a listen to what Jenny Johnson, the CEO at Franklin Templeton, had to say about Bitcoin and how it's just a distraction from the core value of this technology. It is massive. And Jenny has been working at Franklin since 1988. So she knows exactly what's coming down the pipelines. And take a listen very carefully what she says here. She calls this revolution pretty much the next infrastructure on steroids. Listen to her.
Bitcoin is the greatest distraction from the greatest disruption that is coming to financial services. I think AI is probably the other big disruption there, but and there's so much noise around a lot of things like FTX and others. But if you bring the technology down to its core value, it does three things. One is it allows a payment mechanism. Number two, it allows smart contracts to be programmed into the token. And three, because it's a general ledger, it has a source of truth. So whoever has that token, all rights in that token are granted to that person. So if I sell it to Frank, I don't have to go through a third party to do it. Frank gets it, and Frank gets all the rights. So it will be a way, if you think about it, it's just securitization done on steroids. And it's merely that this technology is enabling it, and it's also enabling other very interesting companies that will disrupt some of the traditional business models that we have today.
That is massive. And now we're going to get into the BIS, the Digital Dollar Project, Swift, and you just can't make this stuff up. So this year of August, Ripple dev team tweeted this out saying that their XRPL AMM technical features and updates could be a potential game changer for the XRP ledger. And they also went on to say that the AMM integrated with the order book based DEX on the XRP ledger, and it's been live since November 2022. Do you know what happened November 2022? The BIS Innovation Hub came out with Project Mariana, and this was between France, Singapore, Switzerland. A couple days ago, they came out and finalized Project Mariana, and it has ended. So what are the odds that they're coincidentally looking to AMMs at the same time Project Mariana comes out, at the same time it was live since November 2022, and 10 months ago, the update that occurred unlocked huge DeFi and XRP liquidity potential. And listen to what they said under Project Mariana. Mariana borrows ideas and concepts from decentralized finance and studies whether so-called automated market makers can simplify FX trading and settlement with a view to enhancing market efficiency and reducing settlement risk.
Whether it's a Libra or something else, to democratize the exchange of foreign currencies.
I wonder what you're referring to there, Larry Fink. Project Mariana is a proof of concept for a global interbank market for spot FX featuring both AMM and wholesale CBDCs. In the proof of concept, wholesale CBDCs circulate on domestic platforms, and so-called bridges allow them to be moved onto a traditional network that hosts the AMM. Project Mariana extends previous experimentations on cross-border settlement using wholesale CBDC arrangements and distributed ledger technology. It successfully demonstrates the technical feasibility of the proposed architecture and adds novel insights on the potential of tokenization in 3 dimensions. And if you listen to what Larry Fink says here about just DLT, that's all they know.
It was not a DeFi. It wasn't a ledger that was open to the world. It was a closed ledger. Right. It was not distributed. So the whole foundation of what crypto is, it's supposed to be a distributed ledger that is across the system.
And we even had Jenny, if you recall, she said other companies will disrupt some of the traditional business models that we currently have today. And that is what XRP and Ripple is doing. The banks know. The BIS Innovation Hub know. Swift knows. How does Swift know? Well, Swift has advisors working on the digital dollar project. Take a listen to this. This is just crazy to me. So this is the list of advisors on the digital dollar project, and we have Tom Zinak. Tom currently works at Swift for almost 4 years. So Tom is working alongside the digital dollar project as an advisor, where the digital dollar project utilizes RippleNet technology. The connections here are just beyond crazy. What is Tom doing here with the digital dollar project? And we have Chris Giancarlo. This is huge. Listen to what he says here. This is an old clip, but this is very important. It goes hand in hand with what Jenny is talking about, what Larry Fink was talking about, and listen to what he says.
And that is that there be a independent enterprise. Now, it can be a quasi-governmental. There's certainly a role for strict standards and government role in this. But having been in the government, knowing how difficult it is to actually do technological innovation in government, being a representative of government that couldn't build a medical website, and after 3 tries eventually went to the private sector to get it done. This has really got to be built, if it's going to be built on time and it's got to be built with private sector involvement. That entity would make those standard protocols available to the entire existing financial ecosystem. To the entire existing financial ecosystem. To banks, payment providers, and others, standard set of protocols.
That entity would make those standard protocols for the entire financial infrastructure. We need a level playing field. We need an open system, a general ledger that everybody could hop on. The new internet of value is what people don't understand. And this has been long in the making. Chris Giancarlo talking about pretty much a level playing field and what that private entity would provide the protocols. And then we have also David Treat. He's been at Accenture for years. Okay, listen to this. If you didn't know, Ripple has been partners with Accenture since 2015. And what does Accenture do? The company is also introducing enterprise software solutions for cross-border settlement and foreign exchange market making. This is Ripple. The partnership with Accenture will see the consultancy offer Ripple's products to its clients within the financial services industry looking for payment options. Massive US digital dollar project to work with Ripple on CBDC technical sandbox. We have Accenture working with Ripple since 2015, providing RippleNet technology to Accenture's clients. People have no idea what's about to hit them. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we'll be back with an.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.